The dramatic saga continues for American Apparel. The clothing chain that has posted losses every year since 2010 has finally filed for bankruptcy protection. The move follows a clash between the retailer and its controversial founder, Dov Charney, that led to his ouster last year for alleged misconduct. Bloomberg's Matt Townsend joins us now for more on American Apparel's next chapter. This is made for the movies, right? What's gone on at American Apparel. So tell me about this bankruptcy filing.
So they filed for bankruptcy. They're going to try to restructure the company's debt. Basically, it's the bondholders calling on the shots at this point. They're willing to take on some equity in the company in exchange for debt. So the big thought is here, this company always had way too much debt for the most part to be sustainable. So you cut the debt in half, cut the interest payments in half, then that gives it a fighting chance to kind of continue on and try to make it.
Right, to make a turnaround. Okay,
So
what's happened? Why have they posted? I know they've had this big to-do with its founder, and we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
But why is it continually lost money?
It's a mixture of things. Someone explained to me that they always just were lurching from crisis to crisis. So for a while things would be going well, then something would happen, like the distribution center would be disrupted, so they have to spend millions of dollars fixing that.
Okay.
They had a big immigration bust several years ago. They had to replace hundreds of workers in their factory in LA. And then on top of that, they had this heavy debt load, so that was always taking out of the bottom line.
Right, that didn't help.
That didn't help.
And then, of course, the fight with its founder, Dov Charney, not helping either. Hasn't he sued? He sued the company, right?
So the latest sort of thing that's kind of disrupted the company, obviously, is the company's board decided to fire Charney.
Right.
Charney didn't just walk away. He's fought the ouster.
Quietly,
right?
No.
He's sued the company several times. And what this has done, it's disrupted the company in several ways. They've had to spend a lot more money on legal fees,
right,
consulting fees.
And he wants to go back, right?
He wants to go back. He's still very adamant about it. He wants to come back to the company. That path for him, it's kind of hard to see how that happens.
He wants to pull a Jack Dorsey. Come back to the company he founded.
Yeah, so most people think that's a long shot, but he's still dedicated to coming back to his company. He founded it.
Right.
He was its only CEO since its founding.